Violence has left another family grieving, and Cincinnati homicide detectives trying to track down a murderer.
This time it's in Evanston. A 16-year-old's life cut way too short, and his mother is asking the universal question, why? 9 on Your Side reporter Tom McKee is live with the emotional story of Vanessa Pugh.
Well, Terrence Womack was Vanessa Pugh's baby, the youngest of her 4 children. So when he was gunned down last night in front of the St. Ledger Apartments here today, she tried to find the positive in something so tragic.
I don't know anything right now. I'm waiting to hear from homicide.
Vanessa Pugh spent much of Tuesday on the phone taking condolence calls, her emotions on a roller coaster, because 16-year-old Terrence Womack, her son, was murdered Monday in front of the St. Ledger Apartments.
Sadness, emptiness, anger, hurt, devastation.
Pugh was surrounded by family and friends as she struggled to make sense of what happened.
When I have a notion to cry, I cry. When I don't, I don't.
Terrence left his Woodburn Avenue apartment around 5 p.m. Monday to play basketball at the Evanston Recreation Center across the street. About 90 minutes later, he headed outside and was mortally wounded.
Terrence loved basketball. Terrence was a good boy. He was well loved by his family and his friends.
Pugh said her son was on home incarceration from juvenile court, but that was nearly over because he'd toed the line. He'd attended Don Community High School in Walnut Hills, where his grades were up and was playing basketball.
Well liked by not just the students, but the staff.
Womack also played football for the Evanston Bulldogs. Pastor Peterson Mingo was one of his coaches and said the teenager wasn't someone you'd ever forget.
Extremely athletic, outgoing, good personality, sense of humor. Just all around, pretty good kid.
Now, as police cast their net to try and arrest the shooter, Pugh has a message for whoever that person might be.
Take your punishment. Now,
funeral arrangements are pending for Terrence Womack, and of course, like many others in this community, Vanessa Pugh wants the violence to end, but for now, all she wants to do is grieve. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live in Evanston.
Tom McKee, thanks. Marymount family.